Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 8 of the LightParty cast. With me today...
Episode 8.5.
Yeah, we recorded this episode already, and due to some technical difficulties, we had to can it. So we are saying things twice. We are so rehearsed that this should be our best podcast ever.
Probably not.
Talk about the same shit.
No, we're going to talk about some of the same stuff. Anyway, moving on. I am your host, Erica, and with me today I have Sean.
Hello, that's me.
And I have
my
Andrew.
Small hands.
Okay.
Wait, did you say my name?
Yeah, I've got Andrew.
Oh, that's me. Hello. My name is Andrew.
Yeah,
I talk
Why
about
am I
video
the last
games.
one?
It's almost seen. And Camille.
Hi.
And that's the
Camille.
order that you guys are on my Skype window right now. So
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Okay. That's not the order of the video, but it's fine.
anyway,
Start
this
over.
is the week
This
of...
is episode 8.6.
Welcome to
I'm just
Light
kidding.
Party.
Welcome to Light Party.
Hi.
This is the week of June 7th, and we are recording weekly now, so please look forward to it. Anyway, let's just jump right in.
And streaming weekly. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Be sure to check out our quick plug, our Twitch channel, Twitch TV / LightParty. We have a streaming schedule set up now. I stream Friday nights, Sean streams Saturday nights, and Andrew streams Sunday nights. So tonight.
Sunday night.
I don't stream because my
And by
PC
Sunday
is
nights,
currently
I mean
no. Okay.
days where I don't have a Smash Brothers tournament to get to later today.
Yeah. So this week we got some big games that we've been looking forward to. Big one that Sean and I have been playing, Witcher 3. Huh? Anybody? Andrew, why don't you have that game?
Because I don't have a computer that can run it, Erica.
No, I really think you do.
I
really think you could
think
run
I
it.
don't.
It's
Also,
way
it's
more
$60. It's very expensive. I have like $10 to my name right now until
Yeah.
next paycheck.
But
So
I
as
have The
far as,
Witcher
like,
3, but no PC.
Family sharing.
yeah,
family
we have
sharing.
we have Steam sharing too.
yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah.
You need to share it with me. I'll share you some games. You guys can play Crypt of the Necrodancer.
I'm never gonna play that game.
The game's so
But-
fun.
As far as that brings me to a good point. You said it was $60. As far as like money for your game, Witcher 3 has to be the best. I mean, there's what 70 hours of just straight story, and then like side. I mean, how many hours of side quests are in
Supposedly.
that game?
They said it over 200 hours, which
Yeah,
easily I could see that.
yeah. I mean, that is talk about value.
Especially if you're finding all like the locations and shit.
Mhm.
hmm
Yeah, I had to
I mean-
turn those off because it was just like I'm never gonna go anywhere in this game if I keep getting distracted by all these question marks.
Yeah, I'm what like I think I'm like 5 hours in, and I'm like just finishing the prologue.
I'm 48 hours in and I'm not that much farther than you.
Yeah, it is. I didn't play Witcher 2. I know a lot of people that are going back and playing it.
Shame.
Well, it's like I
Just
want
read the
to.
book.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been doing. Per Sean's advice, I downloaded the audiobook, which is fantastic.
The English ones just came out like
Yeah, but there's
last
only
month.
1 and 3 out right now, right?
Yeah, like the first one came out at the beginning of May, and then because the original books are in like Polish or some shit.
Yeah,
And then they
it's a
like
Polish
translated
game.
them to like Russian and German, and then only recently like translated them, or fairly recently, to English, and then just in the last month they released English audio books,
And the
and the
voice
translation
actor.
fucking amazing,
And
the
the voice actor's
narrator's
amazing.
awesome too.
Or yeah, the voice actor, the narrator.
Yeah, he's like one of the best because I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and like the guy that does Game of Thrones, that
Ugh.
Roy the Trees guy.
I
What are
hate
you
him.
on about? He's fucking good.
I hate his girl voices. I hate it when he does like
Those
dance.
are awesome.
Or, like he's like.
I hate
It's like
The
he's-
Witcher
He's like an
dude's
old
voice.
British man. And
Oh, I love the Witcher dude's.
No.
Geralt?
No, not the
in the audio
character, but the
Oh,
audio.
the audiobook. Okay.
It,
He's
Yeah.
got
he
like
talks
a
like so
Scottish
quickly,
accent
like it's
or
just a
shit.
rapid fire of words, and I'm just like,
That's so
Think
good.
faster. Solution.
Boom.
Think
Wrecked.
faster. But it's really, really good. I'd encourage everyone to check it out, though I have heard that the third game is not canon with the books.
Oh, that's the point I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I got distracted. The first one came out at the beginning of May, and then for some reason on June 2nd they released the third one, and the second one's still like I don't know where it is. It's
Yeah,
nowhere to
but
be seen.
I'm saying the third game is not
I know.
canon.
I'm going back to the point that I was making
Oh, I see.
instead
But
of going back to the point I was making.
okay, well, great. Uh, it's really, really fun. The Witcher 3 seems to be way more optimized for PC as well. I mean, because Witcher 2, like, really, I had to turn some settings down on mine, but
Well, that was even after the
I still can't
release.
run The Witcher 2 very well. That's why I don't want to buy The Witcher 3 and then
but
just
The
be
Witcher
like,
3 is much, like, it runs much
that's
smoother
what
on,
everybody
like,
says, but you still have a nicer graphics card than me, so I'm gonna play it cautiously.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the like minimum settings were pretty up there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not saying that it's not
It's
a
a
graphic
pretty
intensive
game, though.
It's
That
gorgeous.
looks fucking badass.
Just turn
And-
off trust me.
Yeah, trust
Yeah,
me.
Trust me.
Turn that shit off anyway. That
It's
stuff
so
looks
dumb.
stupid.
It's dumb.
So
But yeah.
you mentioned the value on The Witcher 3 was very high because you get a lot of hours out of it.
Mhm.
I know quite the opposite is happening with another game that came out recently where people are saying that the value might not be as high as it might not be worth it, and that game is Splatoon.
Oh,
Which
are we
I've been
done?
playing a lot.
Are we done with the Witcher
Are we
talk?
done?
Is that
No,
what happened?
I just wanted to say I didn't want to like get too far away from that point and just say that like
Yeah.
everyone's really complaining that Splatoon doesn't have enough content to like justify.
Are
the
they?
price
It
tag.
seems like everybody's. Well, I guess it just depends on who you're listening to. Everybody, like
Mhm.
on my Twitter and stuff, seems to like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like the gameplay is good, but I don't want to get too far because we're gonna talk about Splatoon in a little bit. But I
We
want
can
to
just stop. There's nothing. What else?
with
Yeah,
The Witcher
well,
3.
They're kind of like contrasting. Like it's sort of like The Witcher 3. You can tell everything is just so polished. Everything, the voice acting, the graphics, the movement. I mean, it's just like to a T perfect.
Mhm.
Whereas Splatoon, which I think is a great game, it just at launch was because I think Nintendo was rushing to sell consoles, push units. It was light, but you've said since launch,
Well, content light. I mean, there's no problem with it. Like
no,
as far as
graphically,
polished and
yeah,
stuff.
polished. It's polished, but there was 5 maps at launch,
Mhm.
which is
Well, then
I mean,
they already add more.
They added.
yeah, that's
one.
my point.
They're adding one every 2 weeks, is what they're saying, and they
Yeah.
added a weapon and a
cool.
new game mode as well.
See,
with
and I think
that
that's
patch.
great because we were a little concerned when it first launched that it was going to be, sort of like a DLC like later on. But I mean, they've been pretty quick to keep it.
Yeah, because weren't
at
they
the
talking
forefront.
about like releasing a DLC in like August or something?
Yeah, so there's a big patch in August which introduces custom game modes, team matchmaking, so you can finally actually, the situation right now is that if you're playing with your friend, in the next round all the teams get shuffled no matter who you're friends with or who you're not friends with, so you could be fighting up against them, and there's no way to control that. In August, they're going to patch an update and that lets you stay with whatever team you want, and that will make things more competitive because as it is right now, if I wanted to have a Splatoon tournament, like a local Splatoon tournament, I couldn't do that just because I can't get a team and a lobby to stay in that same
Right.
lobby together.
But I thought that they had done it because it seems like that was a deliberate move, making them shuffle. That wasn't like we didn't have resources. It seemed like they wanted to do that on purpose.
So it seems that everything that they're doing is very deliberate just because like ranked matchmaking for solo people wasn't opened until a couple days after Splatoon's launch because they wanted enough people to get to level 10 in the game, which takes a couple hours. So basically, you can't play ranked unless you're good enough, which I think is good so that people don't just new people don't just hop in and then
Get their butts handed to them.
well, yeah, or ruin the game for other people. So it's
Right.
everything seems smart, but kind of it's annoying. It's very
Right.
deliberate, but sometimes you wonder if there could have been a better way to go about it. So I don't really know. Hopefully, by the time August rolls around, people will still be talking about Splatoon, but
I think, I mean, it
it's
has
a risk.
had a ton of support, I feel. I haven't seen really any negative. And you know how it's kind of, we're in that kind of time where no matter what game it is, there's going to be some sort of oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Even with The Witcher 3, which by all means, I think will be on so many people's Game of the Year lists. They're oh, but it doesn't really represent Polish culture, or like Polish culture is like really white,
What?
and
People
so it's
are
like
saying, oh,
it's too
the racist.
whitewashed,
Oh my
and
God.
so like this, that, and the other. I mean, I'm just saying, like, in an age of controversy in every corner,
In an age of people bitching about everything.
like Splatoon has pretty much just been praised on all fronts. I mean, I've seen articles that
Well-
are like, I hate shooters, I love Splatoon.
Well,
Because
it's hard to hate anything with
I know.
Squid Kids, you know.
Yeah, and plus, like, I don't even know if most of these people are playing it. I just see like screenshots of like
Screenshots.
a me or whatever the
Memeverse.
you call it? Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Oh my
Meverse
god,
thing.
the memes. It should be called Memeverse.
It should be called Memeverse.
Shit.
It's so
It's-
insane.
It's ridiculous.
Um,
My favorite one is still the one of it's like a drawing of Nicolas Cage's face, and it's like, I'm going to steal it. The
Desquidation of ink dependence.
yeah, the desquidation of ink.
Oh my God.
It was too good.
hmm
It was too good. And it was a really good drawing of Nicolas Cage too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean,
props to
I
you
looked
guys.
at it and was spooked. I was like,
People
wow.
just draw that shit on their gamepad.
I
I
know. That's what's crazy to me. Like, how does anybody just draw something that amazing on a gamepad?
I'm
Like,
a medium artist and I can't do it. So
I tried
So
drawing a
crazy.
Samus once, but
Mhm.
it's
yeah,
in.
it was pretty good, I
I
think.
thought it was
Right?
good.
Yeah.
I think you
But-
posted it on Sean's
I did.
Nice.
Memeverse. Nice.
Your
Um,
Memeverse.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
It was a long time ago.
Maybe it ran away.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
That was
And
right there.
Nope, nope.
divorce.
Nope. Nope.
Nope. So yeah, that was good. Other things, weekly things that I wanted to like touch base on was Game of Thrones. We all watched that episode.
Mhm.
Big, like probably, arguably the most exciting episode this
People are
season.
talking like it's the best episode of the
Okay,
entire show.
And maybe I'm being that person, that controversy corner person,
Oh,
trying
here
to
we
find
go.
Spoilers
something.
alert! Spoiler alert!
Yeah, spoiler alert
Game
for
of
this section.
Thrones
Um,
show, not book.
well, this isn't really actually spoiler. I think the choreography of like the fight scenes
So
this
cheesy.
season has been so damn cheesy.
It's
I don't know
bad.
if they
It's super
changed
bad.
it.
It's
And I
bad.
saw this huge article on The Verge that was like, this is how they
Hold on.
filmed the
There's a
epic.
problem right there.
Camille's
The Verge is
frozen?
typically
Are you
okay.
Frozen, Camille?
Am
No, she's
Oh,
fine.
you're just a statue. You're a stone man.
Yeah,
So you got this grayscale.
Grayscale.
but I just think I think it looks so cheesy.
Well, it's,
And
I don't even know. I mean, yeah, the choreography, but just how they like shoot it. Is,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
really fucking.
it's like just
cheesy.
seems like
Shaky
really,
hand cam.
it's like B movie
Yeah.
Yeah.
like shots and I'm no film critic. Like I don't typically go into a thing and being like, oh man, the choreography of blah, blah, blah. Like I'm just
so
like an
bad.
average movie, but it like stood out that much to
It's
me.
jarring.
Yes, it is. But I think it's cool that some stuff that isn't really happening in the books or maybe will happen, it's kind of happening.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
That seems like
that seems canon.
inevitable.
But also
And-
just like Daenerys meeting up with Tyrion finally is pretty just interesting. It
That's
seems like
cool.
an interesting.
Yeah, it's the most interesting thing that Dragon Lady has done in the entire series.
Yeah, but they're
I
making
think.
her like character so much stronger than she was in the book.
Yeah.
Like she
Well, see,
went through
this-
like a period of vulnerability in the books.
Well, like towards the end of the fifth book is kind of like that's supposed to be, which they haven't got to her. What happens after that yet?
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
that's supposed to be her like
her strong.
maturation thing or whatever, where
Yeah.
she like comes
don't-
around and
I
isn't
don't think
this
that's
stupid
gonna
little
happen.
girl anymore. But it's like they skipped that,
Yeah,
and
forever.
she's just like, "Hey, I'm badass."
Yeah, I'm a badass.
I didn't read the book.
It's okay. You're experiencing something totally different. Just know
Yeah.
that.
I mean, because Tyrion hasn't met up with her in the books yet.
Nope.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's good, interesting. We got an episode tonight too, so I'm
Because
excited.
Tyrion's dead in the books. I already said it.
That's not real life. Everyone settle down. Put down your pitchforks. But yeah, so other things that launched this week, the alpha for Ark Survival
And Tabletop Simulator.
and so that you can buy, how much is that for early
15
access?
bucks right now.
That's pretty good.
It is good.
Or you could
Um,
just get into a room with your friends.
My friends are all across the world.
I mean, isn't there like
Are they all in Korea?
checkers, like flash based or
Well,
whatever
yeah, but
everywhere?
I mean, you can make your own games first off, and like it's kind of it's like a weird situation that you're put in just because like if you want to play, well, first off, and I'm not endorsing this kind of thing because there might be some copyright issues coming, but if I wanted to play Settlers of Catan, there's already a mod for Tabletop Simulator that lets me play Settlers of Catan with like everybody.
Oh,
And that's
cool.
not
So
a thing
people are
that's
already
online.
doing like
Legit board games, like going in like Monopoly,
because you look at the
Candyland.
trailer and you're like, okay, this
This is
checkers.
weird.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
can play
it's
chess
mods.
with a weird little hand floating
It's
around,
like,
and
and so here's the other thing,
the
and
table can fall
apparently
over.
there was a cease and desist letter to this modder, but some guy imported every Magic card in existence,
Oh shit!
and so, and that's like I would lose my mind if I could play Magic, like actually like pick up the cards and flip them over and do like stuff like that. That would
Yeah.
be super cool.
Because there's
Turn them
some sort of-
sideways.
And the other
Magic
thing that's
thing,
really cool
right?
about it, huh? Say again?
I was just gonna say, like sidebar. There is some
There
sort of
i-
like online
there is
magic.
cockatrice.
Yeah, but it's like
It looks
dumbed
janky.
down.
It is dumbed down.
Right?
And the other thing, they have like a dungeon. The game comes pre-installed with like 3D models of monsters, so you can do like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff online.
that's pretty cool.
And you can like make your own maps, like which is a big deal in tabletop Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
You have like D20s that you can roll, like every kind of die
Die.
under the sun. You can play poker, which is really awesome. It's just the whole game looks really, really cool. So, but of course, everybody has to own it, and a lot of people are turned off by the idea of like a game where you look at a table. And then,
I think that's dumb. I
But
think that's
I
progressive.
think it's dumb too, but you can actually. Everything in the game is interactive, so even the table which you're
You can,
playing
like,
on, you can like flip the table over like
Oh.
whenever you're done with things. And
my
and
God.
for griefers, there's like an undo button, like a reset table. So if you're
Oh.
like, you can like flip
You'd
the
be like,
table,
"Grrr!"
and the other
it's,
guy's just like no,
reset.
and you can turn that on and off or whatever.
I see.
Yeah. So,
Huh.
but and so tell me more about the other early access game. God,
Well-
early access is becoming like a big thing, isn't it?
I know, but I've been burned, and I feel
well,
like
especially all those like, well, the game is called Ark Survival. Shit, what's it? Ark Survival.
Ark Survival.
I almost said edition, and then I almost
Oh.
said enhanced.
Enhanced.
Evolved.
Something with an E. Evolve.
Yeah.
Subtraction.
Ark Survival Evolved. But yeah, like typically, like these kind of survival sandbox type of games.
Hmm.
Fucking all of these goddamn games are still in early access. There's like
Yeah.
20 of them that I
But
own already,
Here's
and they're
here's
still
why,
in early access.
Here's why we own it. Dinosaurs.
Motherfucking dinosaurs.
I can't
and
think of another game on Steam that I could play by whatever that has dinosaurs and that has potential to be even medium.
and you can tame them
Yes.
and ride them.
Dino Rider.
You can ride a
Puzzles
fucking-
and Dragons.
You can
cross-
you can craft a saddle,
For dinosaurs.
tame a pterodactyl, and then fly around on its back on your saddle.
Also, you can poop
And it has dragons.
and throw it at people.
Yeah, everybody
Oh,
poops.
nice.
You have, like, it's
All
like
the
actual
dinosaurs
potty.
poop. You can use the dinosaur poop, or I guess people poop too, to like fertilize your plants. Like you can plant plants, build a little garden, a farm, and use poop to fertilize the plants.
I'm gonna sell my poop.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
do
set
that?
up an economy for poop where I'm just gonna just.
You would.
Oh my.
Don't make crappy jokes like that, Sean.
But anyway, we you found out about this from that streamer guy, Mr. Moon, right?
Mr.
No. Where did I find out about it?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I did. It was that group of people.
Yeah, so they're really a funny group that plays a bunch of like role playing.
Yeah,
Or-
they like play a bunch of
Playing?
basically like multiplayer type of games like DayZ and
Yeah, Reign of
I would like a
Kings.
turn.
Is that what it's called?
Reign of Kings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But all like RP, like all role play, and it's fucking hilarious as shit.
Yeah, we realized that we were
Videos are
playing
so
games
fucking
wrong.
funny.
all this time.
Yeah, holy shit.
The new thing is we have to make a server and just
Be our
Role play.
characters. Live
Yeah.
our lives.
we have to role play. Andrew, you look skeptical, but you're gonna do it.
I made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I clicked
it fucked
something.
up?
No.
Andrew.
I
it
immediately
broken?
clicked back.
Oh, okay, it's fine. You looked so guilty. You were like,
I did.
Was it prawn?
No, no, I clicked.
Bronze.
I can't click anything. Just a heads up to everybody. I cannot use my computer while I'm doing this recording because if I do, something shows up over all of your faces, and then
Yeah.
it shows up on the recording over here, and then
not good.
everything is bad.
no touchy.
No touchy. No touch.
No touchy. But yeah, so that seems interesting, though right now it's basically unplayable. Like, what is it, like 15
No, it's
frames?
not. It's like if you don't have. First of all, it only uses a single card. They don't have SLI functionality yet, and then it's basically low settings if you have like 670 or above, medium settings if you have 770 or above, or the only way you can do high settings with like 30 frames per second is if you have like 970 or above.
770 for medium.
Yeah.
I have a 650.
I mean, I
Oh,
have
Lord
a
and
4
Savior
gig
medium.
680 and it fucking, god damn it. Even on low, it goes like 24 frames per second, but it's basically just the optimization. But like you see streams, because it was like the top game on Twitch, like Tuesday or Monday and Tuesday when it first came out being streamed. And, but like they gave it to just like prolific streamers and YouTubers like a day early. And I watch those streams and everything looks just like fucking sweet. Like it's supposed to look, like high settings, good frame rate, no problems at all. But I think that they gave all those people like a different build than like the common man has. Because then I go to play
You don't
it,
think
I'm
it
like,
has to
this
do
is
with the
not
fact-
the same fucking game.
You don't think it has to do with the fact that they have like their own servers and stuff?
Well, I mean that's part of it,
And
but that doesn't take into account like the graphical.
and since
Right,
they
shit.
probably stream a lot, they probably have better computers than.
Well, yeah,
common
but
man.
still.
But even, yeah.
I mean,
not that
everyone
much
has
better.
to be like running like a Titan X or something because you can't. SLI doesn't even work. So.
Or the new 980 Ti, which was just
Is that
announced.
even out though yet?
Yeah, it is out actually,
Oh,
and
I
it's
want
just
one of
like
those, by the
the
way,
power
Erica.
of a Titan X.
Me too.
Yeah, me three. Hello,
It's slightly
650.
like less than a Titan X, but it's
650. I'm
$400
running a
cheaper.
650 right now. It's so bad.
Your computer's not that old.
I know, but the graphics card is, because I'm
No.
retarded.
about a 50.
No, he just bought a pre-built computer.
Well, from CyberPower
Oh.
PC, they make pretty good builds. Everything else is pretty good, but
except for that operating system.
they gave me the stupid tablet version of Win. They were just cutting fucking corners. Weren't
Wow.
They were
This
tablet
piece of
version
shit.
of Windows 8. I was like, oh.
Never again. I like
No.
seriously never again. Don't do it, people. It's so dumb. You might want to like just avoid the work. Don't do it. Just build it.
But yeah, that seems cool. What's the deal with that? How much? What's the price point for that card?
Oh, the 980 Ti.
650.
Yeah.
650. Yeah. And
Pocket
well,
change.
well, oh yeah.
And it's 6 gigs of RAM.
Oh,
yeah, VRAM.
do want it.
So here's the deal with the the 980 Ti. It's like you said, Sean. It's almost the power of a Titan, like just a little
Titan
bit less.
X.
A Titan X. And for like a crazy cheaper price, because the Titan X is like $1,100 or something crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that's if you can
Um,
find them. Most
however-
of them are like jacked up prices on like eBay.
that. Yeah. So I mean, same with every other graphics card under the sun. The original 980 Ti is $650.
Yeah.
But any like modded ones that might work better, like EVGA modded cards or other things like that, they cost a little bit more. So,
Right.
but I think they're probably more worth it. Is the thing.
Yeah, they have better
Typically they are.
cooling, and
Yeah.
a lot of them add like VRAM too.
hmm
So they'll probably be like 12 gig ones.
Yep. So
Wow.
my birthday coming up.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Kickstarter.
I'll help buy it. I just really need one.
Yeah, you're gonna need to call pops on that one.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, big thing coming up.
Ugh.
E3.
Oh, E3. Yeah.
I think we should do our next podcast should be like dedicated E3.
I
But we
think
can
so too.
we can talk on some high
We're gonna have
points.
time. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, we
next
got 2
Sunday.
weeks.
Yeah.
till E3.
No.
A week and
Yeah,
a
it's
half.
next
Like
week.
it's next week. Oh shit! I did it
It
again.
starts next week.
I can't look at these things.
It's like the 16th or 17th, but we'll have a podcast again on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But is it
Yeah.
gonna be up before then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. These are pretty easy to edit. So anyway, moving on. I just want to talk about some big things that were announced this week. Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Did Sean wanted? What did you want?
Fallout
Online.
Online.
You're so
Fallout Online. Because Elder Scrolls is doing so well right now.
I mean, that's just because people don't give it a chance. It's better than Skyrim.
Wait, what?
They scroll right past it.
Elder Scrolls Online is better than Skyrim.
You want to
You
come
heard it
to
here
my
first.
room and say that?
It's a fact.
I don't believe you.
I mean,
All right.
It looks good. I think it looks good. Hopefully it'll
I
run
think it
on.
looks like shit.
Did you
What?
guys play
The
Fallout 4?
graphics look like they're for like last gen. That trailer,
Oh, those are fighting words.
it literally looked about the same,
I
maybe
didn't-
slightly better quality than like the Fallout 3 trailer.
I,
I didn't
it's
think it looked
also-
amazing.
It's also a trailer. It didn't look. I mean, I said it
I know,
looked
but
good.
typically the trailers look better than the game
Yeah,
is going to look,
yeah.
not worse.
But maybe they're trying out a new new.
They lower your
ex-
expectations.
Yeah.
And then they're
And
like, yeah. So when
We-
the game comes out, people aren't bitching about how
We call that a
Switch.
reverse Colonial Marines.
Yes.
Yes.
most games that came out lately.
Yeah. And did you guys play New Vegas or no?
I did not play New Vegas. I played 3.
Oh my god, it was better than 3 by
I-
far.
I didn't beat either, but I did think I had more fun playing New Vegas than 3.
It's just so much, the story and everything is just way better. And the world too, because come on.
I thought it was a little more interesting.
Mojave Desert, it's badass. And
was-
plus the expansions,
I didn't play any expansions.
No.
fucking the Zion one, like where you go to like Zion National Park area.
Oh, that would be
They're
cool.
like fighting fucking like Mormons basically.
Shut up.
My
I'm
God.
serious.
That is horrible. Were they wearing their underwear?
Bad guys. I mean, it's like a cult, but they're basically Mormons.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's Utah. What?
All right, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
See,
I'm not making it up. They're the ones that made it.
Okay.
I know we're going kind of back here, but I remember when New Vegas came out, a lot of people were complaining about it because it ran on the same engine as Fallout 3. It was basically like its own game, but it felt very similar. It was basically a refined version of Fallout 3 with like
But
a
wasn't
better
it?
story,
It was
better.
cheaper, wasn't it?
No, it was the same
No,
price.
same
It was
price.
$60.
Yeah, when it first came
See, I
out.
guess I must have gotten it on sale
So,
then.
I think
So I was
people
thinking
were
it
a
was
little bitter at that game, which is why I didn't pick it up because I went off of reviews and people were just like, it's just more Fallout 3.
Yeah, and then, like over time, the opinion
People- I
turned
know,
because people
exactly.
played through it and were like, "Whoa, this story is way better, and these quests
Yeah.
are way better."
I've heard a lot of good things about New Vegas. So.
Yeah. Might be worth-
But I've also heard a lot of good things about Fallout 3, which, for the life of me, will not run on Windows 7 for like more than an hour. And that's not my issue. That's other people's issue. It's just like,
Fallout 3 won't.
yeah, if you have the Steam version, like,
It's
first
just
off,
like a memory leak or
it's just
something.
like-
It's like shits the bed after
absolutely. I don't know what happens.
you're like the cache
It'll
or some
just
shit.
crash.
I played it on Xbox.
I know. And
Yeah,
so
I did too.
I bought Fallout 3 and then I couldn't play it for a year because I kept trying to start it and it just wouldn't work. I tried deleting it, reinstalling it, all that jazz, looking for fixes online. It didn't work. Like it wouldn't start. And then I installed it again like a couple years later and then it worked, but only for like an hour. And that's the situation I'm in right now.
It's like a time's up.
Thumbs up.
It's like your
You're
mom.
done. Go outside.
You've played for an hour. It's time for you to go outside.
Would you like to purchase more Fallout 3 hours?
That's weird. I didn't know Fallout 3 had that problem.
It's just Windows 7 from what I understand.
Which,
'Cause
who has-
New Vegas on
Did they
Yeah,
there?
really
nobody
have
has
Fallout?
Windows
That's
7.
awesome.
Windows?
No, I was saying Windows 8. Like, who has anything other than Windows 7 at this
Oh.
point?
I don't know. Windows 10's about to come out.
I know. That seems
Isn't
exciting.
the-
I reserved
Mhm.
my
And if
copy.
it's anything like the pattern of Windows operating systems, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that is how it works.
That's
I
how
was
I
thinking
feel.
that this was the one that they were going to abandon the numbers, but apparently they're doing a Windows 10, and then after that it's going to be just Windows.
Oh, self-titled album.
Yes.
Yeah, because they don't want to confuse 11 with Windows like 1.1
Just
or
don't
whatever.
give me that
Or Windows
fucking
1.3.
Apple bullshit. Mountain lion, cougar,
like
Ice
it.
cream
cougar.
sandwich.
No, hey,
Oh
shut
wait,
up.
that's Android.
That's Android. Yeah. No.
Lollipop.
Yeah, lollipop, jelly
So
bean.
stupid. I hate it.
Yeah, I know that annoys me too. I just hate. I'd rather have a number than.
Well,
fucking
there's
letters.
also a number.
They should just go to Roman numerals.
Oh my god.
XI.
XI. Yeah, I really hate the like OS X Maverick. I'm like, what?
I like
Yeah.
it.
No, I hate
I think
it.
it's nice.
Stupid.
It's always got like a super like hipster image associated with it too. Like Maverick's like a mountain, like and obviously Mountain Lion was like a mountain, like a lion, like it's like just like at that filter.
It's dumb. The whole
It gets
thing's
me.
dumb.
Wait, why is Maverick a mountain?
I don't know, but it is.
It should be fucking Tom Cruise in a fucking flight suit.
Please no. It should be Tom Cruise like high-fiving on a volleyball court.
Shirtless. You'd rather have shirtless Tom Cruise than fly suit Tom
Has
Cruise?
I would
he
rather
come out
have
yet?
Tom Cruise very far away from me at all times, doing his weird shit
Has he come out yet?
as like
No. In the closet?
At the closet?
no.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Neither has
Um,
John
One day.
Travolta.
One day.
Ugh. That
John
that whole
Travolta.
Scientology clique is just there's
Weird.
some problems going on over there. But anyway, moving on.
Wait, I was
Um,
gonna say about New Vegas though, like
Mhm.
that runs awesome on PC, and plus it has like the same kind of deal that like Skyrim has, where there's tons of fucking mods for it.
to make it look better.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like, you can make it look really good.
For the cost of your PC performance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, quick touch on big things we will most likely see at E3. Legends of Zelda.
No.
No,
Why won't
they
we see
We
it?
talked
they
about
said
this in the
that
last
they're
one.
not. It's not gonna be
Nintendo
there.
was like, we're not taking it to E3
I don't
this
remember
year.
that at all.
We literally
remember.
You
discussed
had the
this
same,
like a
What
and
the
you were
f-
But we
just
should
as
talk
shocked.
about it again
You
because
made the
nobody
same
heard
hand
that.
motions and same faces last
I
time.
did? Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's still shocking. What the fuck else are they going to talk about?
I don't
What
know.
else do they have? That's their biggest
Well,
title that
no-
they're
They're gonna
developing.
blow your mind
Yeah, they are
with
gonna
new
blow your mind.
Metroid Prime.
They are
Oh,
not.
dude.
Oh.
Do
You're.
not get your
I hope
expectations.
so. I mean, well,
Boom.
I would lose my shit if it was a Metroid game, but.
I know.
Well, I mean, they have a new Star Fox, so that's rumored to be the thing they're gonna show.
Ugh.
I'm okay with no Star Fox, to be completely honest.
Well, they already announced they were working
I know
on it
they
last
did.
year, so people
Eh,
say
I
that they're
think
gonna
It'll
show
be
that.
good. I just, I want it to be good because
I'm upset.
that there's no Zelda.
Yeah, I'm outraged.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
was
not
really
coming out
excited
this
for
year
it
too.
too,
Like
but-
everybody
Yeah.
No,
thought
I
it was
know,
going
but I
to for
figured
some
that they would
reason.
at least give us progress on it. Like, I know it got pushed to 2016, who knows
Yeah.
when. But I just thought, I mean, that's their biggest title in development. Like, why would you not show a
No.
trailer?
Their biggest title is Yoshi's Yarn.
Woolly World.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Yoshi's Woolly World. It
Woolly
looks
World.
so cute.
It
It's
does
so
look cute.
adorable.
It really is.
And it looks, and I knock on whatever this is, it looks like it's returning to the wonderful, wonderful amazingness that is Yoshi's Island for the Super
Yay.
Nintendo. Not those
Something.
shitty Yoshi's touch and go, Yoshi's blowing to the mic to do fucking boring shit on the 3DS. Like, I don't give a shit about that. Give me Yoshi's Island, but with cute yarn Yoshis.
I want
and-
the Yarn Yoshi amiibo.
Me too. It looks
It's so cute.
Fuckers with their fucking amiibos.
And I
man.
want the squid, the Splatoon amiibos too. I want the set with the squid and the girl.
Yeah, good
boy.
luck with that.
I know, it's like fucking elusive as shit.
Rosalina is $45 on eBay. Unopened, and I have one. Get
You're not
right.
going to sell it though. And you can't use it.
I
Which
mean-
is like the whole point of getting
Keep
amiibos.
using them anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, I don't think Rosalina's been used for almost anything yet.
Dude, she doesn't have like a
Brothers.
smash?
Like, she has Smash Brothers, which means that you get to, like, train a computer Rosalina.
AI.
And, like, I don't give a shit.
Don't they
Um,
have? Does she not have like a race suit in Mario
I don't-
Kart?
I don't
Or what about
think
like
so.
Mario Kart or Mario
Party?
Party?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Who
Yeah,
with
gives a
that's
shit about that game either?
I wanted to play that, but
You
I guess
know, Mario
got
Party,
popped.
like, every time I look at Mario Party, I get so sad because I love Mario Party. Like,
we all
1
do.
through-
We grew
yeah,
up playing that shit.
Of course. Mario Party 10, I'm not sure if we've discussed this already. You do not move yourself. You are the 4 people who are playing play as one big character. Like you roll the die and then you and everybody else move around the map.
That's
That
awful.
sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Who gets the stars?
So
Whoever's rolling?
yeah,
or...
whoever-
Where's the
rolling.
competition?
That's stupid.
it is stupid. It's so dumb.
I hate that.
They don't want anybody to feel like left behind and
Oh
I
my
know,
God.
which is
Screw
the
that.
dumbest thing. Yeah, I know.
That's not real life.
That's not the spirit of Mario Party, which is just like shitting on everybody.
All the time, constantly.
Yeah. Okay, so people will say that there's no skill in Mario Party. You can go, like, I have Mario Party 2 on the Virtual Console on my Wii, and I've played it with Harris and friends over in Charlotte multiple times. I think I have 10 recorded games on that Virtual Console total. As Luigi, because I always play as Luigi, I've won 9 out of 10 games.
I
because
don't
I
understand
have skill.
how you could say that there's no skill involved. 100%
Luigi
there
OP
is.
confirmed.
Well, the later Mario parties actually don't have skill, but just because,
Oh.
it's kind of like you roll a die and you land it on a space and it's like, whoa, everything's
mini-games.
fucked up now.
Yeah, but the minigames.
But I
the
thought
points.
they
games.
or what I've heard,
Well-
'cause I haven't played a single one, but I've heard it all
Whoa.
comes down to the last.
Whoa!
That's not true at all, because you get a
You
I'm
don't
star.
talking
do
in the
anything
later
on the
ones.
last turn.
Oh, in the later
the
ones,
later
then
ones,
probably.
yeah. So at the very end,
Like you'd be
of
way
the
ahead
later
and still
ones-
lose to
Exactly.
the last person.
In the later ones,
Rubber
it's
band
like,
being confirmed.
yeah, you get a random star, which comes from like, this is the person who sucked the most, or like, this is the person who landed on the most, like, red spaces, or
Right.
whatever. Just something random that has nothing to do with like skill or
Skills.
gameplay, and it's just like that person gets a random star. Yeah,
Fuck that shit.
yeah, it's dumb.
That's dumb. Well, anyway, not getting that game then. Oh, other things at E3. Mirror's Edge.
2?
Wait, is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was confirmed last
Oh,
E3.
EA is gonna. Well, I mean, is it confirmed that
Oh,
EA is
to be
showing
there.
it?
No,
I
I'm
hope so.
I'm just speculating
I
that
know the
they will
game's confirmed. I'm just
they
saying.
will talk about it at. This is just
So
my
this is just wild speculation. Or
yeah. Which I'm now 0 for 2 now, or 0 for 1 because Zelda's not going to be confirmed. Not talking about Zelda. No Zelda.
I
So sad.
They'll
But
probably
I-
have
you
a bunch
guys
of
beat
3DS.
Mirror's Edge
shit.
1?
Yeah, I fucking aced that game. I beat it with no weapons, or like where you don't kill anybody.
Nice.
Well, except for that if you kick people off buildings, it doesn't count as killing
Oh,
them.
okay.
Which I don't
Which,
fully understand that one.
Hmm.
It's just no
They
shooting
tripped.
people, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I
So,
beat it without that, and that was awesome.
there
Made
is
it so much funner.
There's no part of that
Funner.
game that is
Funner.
better than the very first level, which is a bummer to me
Oh,
because, yeah, dude. So because people will say, if you want to play Mirror's Edge and have the most fun of your life, play the demo. Play the demo over and over again because that's the best level in the game, and then the rest is just kind of like, okay.
Wait, like they introduced a lot more challenging
They
situations.
did. So it was
scenarios.
Mirror's Edge was hard as shit.
Yeah.
I feel like the last level area was really hard.
Yeah. So
like a dock and
some people were a little
stuff.
frustrated because
Very
by
open.
the end it was like you're just put in a room with a bunch of dudes and you have to like kill them or knock them out or to like really
Fucking
get
fight
around
'em.
safely.
Mhm.
And fighting was not the fun part of that game. The fun part of that game was running places and then like
Parkour.
hardcore parkour.
Yeah, I thought the fighting was cool too, especially like the different moves that you can do, and like with the parkour, you can like jump off the wall and kick a dude in the fucking
Yeah,
face and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Man, that stuff was awesome. Chaining that stuff together and
I
just
think
like
I want to just say it is a really good game. Not even like past the first level. It's a very, very good game. But I hope Mirror's Edge 2 is an amazing game.
well, one thing, like one of my favorite parts about the first game was the like challenge stuff that they had.
Mhm.
Like that was like the side things,
Stuff,
just like
right.
the challenge rooms.
Mhm.
Because like once you got through that and because they were very unforgiving. Like you had to do a series of like a chain of things, fucking exactly
Mhm.
precisely, or you weren't going to get through it. And like once you got through those and like figured out all that, got really good at controlling the character, it made it like the single player like so much more fun too.
So, if I could add something to Mirror's Edge, and I've thought about this before, I would want like a multiplayer mode, kind of like a golden snitch mode, where basically there's this big open city area where you can hardcore parkour everywhere, but there's like
A thing you have to
a thing
catch.
that you have to catch that like moves around, and it's kind of about like how getting through the
Do
map
that. Huh.
to get to the area before like your opponent does.
I never
that's-
thought of that.
Can
That
you
would
kick
be-
people and stuff and punch
Yeah,
them when you
sure.
like
Why
run
not?
next to
Yeah.
them? Like,
Why
oh,
not?
fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sort of
That would
like
be cool.
the
Shit.
Super Smash Ball thing.
Yeah,
in
sure.
Melee.
Sure. Well,
Or
in
for-
Melee,
Or what's it called? Brawl.
in
Sorry.
Melee.
Whatever, Melee.
How
I
dare
just-
you?
Melee's the best one, so
I'm
I always
out.
just say that one.
Whoa!
But,
I never played Melee.
Oh, I was trying to do a reference that you would understand because you don't get Golden Snitch either. That's a Harry Potter reference.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what the hell that was.
It's from Quidditch. That's the like broom game, whatever. Anyway, I'm not
People
going to
play
explain this all to
Quidditch
you.
on the ground, and I'm just like, you're.
I know.
what
There's
the
a Quidditch club at Boise State.
fuck? Oh, that's weird.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
sorry.
fight them all.
I feel bad for you. If you play Quidditch, you've reached rock
They have,
bottom
like, a
of
whole
the social
camp.
standing.
They have like a camp you can play. Whatever. I would play that shit. It seems fun. It's like sort of like kickball-ish.
I've seen it.
Or like handball.
I've seen it. I had friends in high school
Handball.
who played
Handball
it.
and kickball are completely different things.
I know,
Mhm.
but it's like handball, not like kickball. Just balls. All the balls. I guess
Just
I'm
balls.
confused.
Like I'm in.
Balls.
Balls. I'm in.
Balls. There's
Balls.
balls. Somebody said there was a ball, so I'm here to play.
Handball is basically racquetball without the racket.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, I thought that was called wall ball.
But I guess it has elements of
That's if you
dodgeball
use
as
a
well.
bigger ball.
Oh, okay.
And also against a wall.
If you use a kickball to play handball, then it's wall ball.
Wait,
Wait,
but
what?
and-
No,
like
you
I
don't
said-
play. You don't play wall ball with a kickball.
I mean, it's like one of those bigger like
No, I use a
bouncy balls, isn't
racquetball.
it? Oh,
No.
really? Well,
Yeah.
that's fucking handball then.
Is it?
No, handballs.
But with a-
balls are like this big. They're like a.
No, I
squishy
thought they were
ones.
like racquetballs.
I thought handball was like dodgeball.
No, dodge. But I think there are elements of dodgeball
In handball?
in Quidditch.
Oh, okay.
Oh
'Cause,
God,
like-
you're right. Handball's like,
Yeah, it's like
look
a.
at these guys. They're fucking taking this shit to the next level.
It's
Oh,
like
those
a
those
squishy kind of ball.
ladies. It looks like soccer with hands. This dude's fucking flying through the air, throwing it in the
Okay,
net.
so now
I think
look
you
up
mean
wall
football.
ball.
You mean football?
No, this is handball.
Football
I'm saying-
Americano.
Yeah,
No, this is like rugby, like soccer where you're running around.
I'm saying
And then you
soccer
throw
is
it in the
football.
net.
I'm saying soccer is football.
No.
I'm being an elitist.
Oh,
I was talking
you're
about.
like an
Go back to
American,
France.
like the definition of an American.
No, I'm being the opposite of a definition of an American. An American is like
Yeah,
Oh,
see, look
you're
at
not
wall
saying
ball.
football is soccer. You're saying soccer
Is
football.
football.
Okay.
Yeah, see this.
Got it. I missed.
all this shit of wall ball is like a big ball like that too.
Ball. Big balls.
This kid's usually literally using one of those rubber kickballs.
These balls are round. These
So
balls
what's
are
the thing
small.
with the fucking racket balls? What's the game with the racket balls?
Wall ball.
I just
Oh.
love balls.
Wall ball is a big
You gotta
ball. I'm
touch
looking
'em.
at it.
No.
You gotta
Wall
say
ball is
these.
wall ball is not a big ball.
I mean, that's what Google's telling me.
Google
Uh,
is wrong.
It's those
You guys-
big rubber kickball things.
Have you guys seen that video?
Yeah, I may
No.
never watch that. It's like an auto-tuned
Wikipedia.
version of Tom Brady's interview after he was getting like accused of the Deflate Gate shit. And he's like,
shit. Balls are perfect. One.
his balls are you gotta feel them. You gotta,
Gotta
squeeze,
squeeze
them.
them.
To me, these balls are perfect.
You know what the problem with wall ball in Google is?
What?
Fucking CrossFit ruined it.
Mm.
They made it their own. They made
CrossFit
some
ruins a lot
stupid
of things.
wall ball thing their own.
How did
Like
we get on this
CrossFit
topic?
And fit.
I forget.
We're talking about
That-
balls. What are you gonna do?
We were talking about what Mirror's Edge should have for
Oh, like
side
as a ball.
what make it
More
perfect.
balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, more balls, obviously.
So, but yeah, they should put that in Mirror's Edge too. Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
Tons of
We're done.
plot though.
But yeah, sounds fun.
Wasn't
So
that
anyway,
much plot.
what do you think they're gonna talk about your favorite game ever, Andrew?
I thought you were
Xenoblade X?
No, Deus Ex.
Oh, Deus Ex? What is this one called?
Poop.
Human...
Poop.
No,
Human
not
poop.
Human Revolution. What's it called?
All right, I'll Google it. God.
I can't look at it.
I know.
Human
It looks-
evolution.
I was thinking. Okay, so first off, I don't want to say anything.
Mankind divided.
But mankind divided.
That's a dumb.
So Adam Jensen and I basically have like we were born the same year. So I'm Adam Jensen just before I became all robotic, basically. Anyway,
Before
so
he didn't ask
Wait, he was
this,
born in '92.
the first Deus Ex.
He looks so old.
Oh,
Well, it's
he
like
was
no,
later
his
in the
character.
Okay, I
It's
gotcha.
later in the future.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like 2040
Interesting.
or something.
Maybe you'll eventually be able to grow his facial hair.
I hope so. Anyway,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm convinced
Thin-ass.
he is like one of the best characters in existence. He's like a badass. He's like, okay, shut up. Okay, fine. Never mind. Are we moving on?
I hate his Batman voice.
Oh my god, I love his Batman voice.
I hate it. Ugh, it makes me sick to listen to it.
Oh my god, it's so good. I never asked for this.
I hate it.
It's
I
so
really
good.
Just
It-
couldn't get it.
I
Deus
never
Ex
beat
Human
that
Revolution. It's so good. I love
I'm gonna finish it.
I love Adidas. Is it Adidas Montreal? What?
Sure.
Eidos.
Eidos, whatever words are hard. Eidos Montreal. That studio is amazing. I love Squeenix, and
I love Squeenix too.
that game was just so much fun. I felt like a badass all the way through it, except for the boss fights, which sucked dick.
Did you ever play like the remake?
No,
or
I didn't.
whatever
I want to
that's
go back.
supposed
I want to go
address
back
that?
and play the remake and try out those new boss fights.
Get that fucking Wii U version.
Yeah, I know. For the $5 Wii U version.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, poor Wii U.
Well-
I bet you it's badass.
I'm
It's
sure
got
it's
like
good.
gamepad functionality, doesn't
Mhm.
it? That would be fucking handy as shit.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think I got it because I played it originally on 360, but I bought it on Steam in like some kind of pack where it came out to be like $1.29 or something. I don't know. Sorry, I'm stretching.
Yeah, Kara's like, well, transitioning a bit here.
Yes,
Wait, are we
got a
still
new
talking
chair.
about what we want at E3?
E3?
Yeah.
I just want a Metroid game. Just give me Metroid.
Cool. I want Two Worlds 3.
Okay, it's never gonna happen. But
Why would it not happen?
Worlds 3? What
It's-
is-
Yeah.
when did 2 come out?
3 years ago, maybe 4.
I think we gotta wait a little longer.
I want
Why?
Half-Life 3.
It's
I don't
so
think
good.
I don't think the
Yes.
world is ready.
I
want-
do too.
I want Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3 is never gonna happen.
Yeah, it really isn't. It's if
Don't-
something
don't say
horrible
that.
if something horrible happens to Valve and they just start tanking, then I think they'll be like, Half-Life 3, everyone, and like it'll like save them.
But then it would be too late, you know?
Not that anything will ever happen to Valve. How much is the freaking international poll? Like,
It just hit the
80
12
million
million
plus.
mark.
yeah, that's insane.
So-
That's fucking crazy.
So here's what happened just the other day. Before, like, this happened after we recorded the last one, but before we recorded this one, so it just happened. They introduced a new item chest that you can buy for $2, and if you open up the chest, that money that you spent on the chest goes towards the international prize pool, and the prize pool shot up $1 million in one day.
that's insane.
So we're
Where is
above,
this money?
We're
Where's this money
above
coming?
$12 million right now, and still we have 2 months to go.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And it's officially the largest esports event in
Yeah.
history of everything.
Yeah, they're fine. I'm not worried about it.
They're good.
Our Lord and Savior gave in.
On the other hand, Blizzard is making me so upset to be alive lately.
Yeah.
Because did you guys hear about the heroes that they introduced to Hearthstone?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
that's just skins.
Oh, they are just skins. They're $10 skins. So if you want to play as a warrior but don't want to be an orc, like a red orc, what is his name?
Whatever.
Why am I blanking on his name? Anyway, orc guy. Like,
I don't remember anybody's name.
yeah, neither do I. Just Gul'dan because he's badass. But if you want to play as like a dwarven hammer knight guy, but still play as a warrior and just have different like emotes, like oh your
Yeah.
soul shall suffer and all
Yeah.
that stuff, you can pay $10 to do that. And they're gonna introduce more of them for every class. Just a fucking
What's wrong
greedy
with that?
cash grab. It's just a
That's like
fucking-
how every free-to-play game
It's
is. though.
not,
They all have
though.
skins. They have costumes.
Okay.
League of Legends.
Yeah,
like,
how much
they
are,
make
like,
tons of
Dota
money off of
shit?
costumes.
Yeah.
like $1,
Marvel
How much
Heroes.
money have you spent on your little courier?
I know. Oh, on my Red Paw courier, I bought it for 80 cents. So get wrecked.
But I thought there was some very expensive stuff in Dota.
Like there are immortal items. Which here's the difference between Heroes of the Storm and Dota. Let's take Heroes of the Storm, the other Blizzard IP. You can get like color swaps in Heroes of the Storm that are $10 a color swap, and you have to buy heroes, so gameplay that are behind paywalls. Dota, every hero is free from the get-go, so you don't have to pay for anything unless you want to cosmetically. Dota offers skins and like unique looking, not color swaps, like items that you can change around for like pennies or dollars. Like you can go to the marketplace and buy, like a Drow Ranger Quiver for 20 cents.
I see.
It's
So
that cheap.
it's the price point, and that it's just not worth. Like it's just
Absolutely not. It's
big enough to
ridiculous.
justify.
It's
Oh,
just, I mean, they're making money off of whales.
Yeah, they
whales
are, and that's the thing.
It's better than them having like new characters that are $10
and that's
that
what's
are
upsetting to
OP
me.
as fuck.
I was reading our Hearthstone the other day, and they were like, one of the top posts was just talking about Blizzard and their newfound, like, they make money, so much money, from a small group of people who play Hearthstone and, like, buy packs, that they don't have to worry about the little guy who's just entering Hearthstone to, like, be successful as a business. So, and kind of because they don't have to help out the little guy, they're just not going to do it at all, because they've already got people who are spending so much money in Hearthstone, they don't even need to worry about anybody else.
Well, I would argue that like being able to play that game and having that much content for free is helping out the little guy in itself.
I think
I would, and I've talked to Erica outside of podcasting a lot about this. And I'm going to say it again, you cannot be successful at Hearthstone without buying an expansion. Period. There are invaluable cards in the Hearthstone expansions which you have to buy. You cannot craft them. You cannot get them from a pack.
right.
You have to buy the expansion to get these cards, and these cards are so good that you cannot win without them. And that's
Right.
that.
But it's
And
not like.
It's a paywall, and it's ridiculous.
But it's like an expansion to a game.
What do you mean?
Free
Oh,
game.
Like
well,
it's not like, oh, you have to spend money on packs. It's just buy the expansion to the game.
normally I'd agree with you, but when you think about StarCraft, which is, Wings of Liberty and then Heart of the Swarm,
Mm-hmm.
people who have Wings of Liberty aren't being pit up against people who have Heart of the Swarm.
Right, which
Because
I
it's
think
different.
that they shouldn't pit those two up against each
Exactly.
other. I think you're absolutely
That would
right.
be fine. I'd be
But-
fine with playing against players who have bought the same thing as me or not bought the same thing as me. That would be great.
See,
But
I think
So
I
in
think that's
ranked
totally respectable.
play,
in
that's,
ranked play, you get put up against
enough.
people who are who just have more money than you and are willing to spend more money, and you will get completely destroyed because of that.
Right, and I think that's totally a legitimate gripe that you should play against non-expansion people. I think most games are like that, and I think it's pretty ridiculous that it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with having a paid expansion.
I don't think
At
so
all.
either. I agree. No, I agree with that entirely. Like, that's fine. It's just like if I wanted to, get into Hearthstone and, I wanted to work my way up from the ground, there's an extent to what you can do.
Aren't
And
they
in
also
Dota,
linking,
there's not. You are put up against exactly the same kind of people as you.
aren't they also linking WoW with Hearthstone more like
Yeah, it's just for,
furthering
like,
it?
card
Yeah, but you
packs
can
and
get
stuff.
cards from there
No,
too.
No, it's just
the
backs.
Card
packs.
backs. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's just
honestly,
cosmetic.
it wouldn't surprise me if they added an exclusive card
For
for
WoW players.
WoW players, or Heroes of the Storm players have a unique back. Diablo players have a unique back. Stuff like that.
Right.
So
See, I want to say though, like comparing it to Dota, Dota is like a unique among like the business models of pretty much every other free to play game. Because like League, you pay for champions, like
Mm-hmm.
Heroes of the Storm,
Marvel
you pay
Heroes,
for.
you pay for characters,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
but
like
they're
almost all of those, they make
and
their
who's
money.
still on, and like, Dota has the biggest tournament, and I'm not saying I played Heroes of the Storm. It's a lot of fun. I really do like it. But Dota, I still like Dota more overall. And it's kind of like a.
I mean, it's the most
Obviously,
successful.
it works. Well, yeah. I mean,
Well,
but if it works for Valve, I don't see why it couldn't work for Blizzard.
well, because
or...
Valve makes $1 billion off of fucking.
But they
That's
did
not
true.
But they
Dota.
didn't, though. I mean, the first international was self-funded by
No.
them.
I know.
They're-
I'm talking about
Not-
Dota.
Oh, not
They-
Dota. Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
extra resources
Yeah,
to
but
be progressive.
You can't say
to-
that Blizzard
to-
doesn't have money right now from like the World of Warcraft people who have been
Yeah,
playing
but
for
they still
over
got to
10
make
years.
money off of the games they put out.
Yeah, I mean, Valve is in a unique position. You can't really even to Blizzard. You can't
And plus, all that money that goes into that tournament thing, that's from people buying the whatever thing,
The
right?
first, second, and third. Wait, first, second internationals. So 2 years of Dota with $1 million+ on the line, and the international was not funded by anybody but Valve themselves.
And it wasn't from
Maybe
purchasing
sponsors too.
the whatever.
There were no compendiums for the first 2 internationals.
No. Well, what international are they on now?
5.
like 4,
Oh,
5.
5.
Yeah, 5.
So,
Right.
but now it's funded by those compendiums. How much are those?
No, they put in the same amount that they've always put in. Valve puts in $1.6 million, and then the rest.
Well, I mean, it's tons of fucking publicity. That's like marketing for them.
Mhm.
But still,
how
I mean,
much do
you got to
those
spend money to
compendiums
make
cost?
money. The compendiums,
Yeah.
you can get a $10 one or a $25 one. But the thing is, you're not buying it to increase the pool. You get a lot of cool stuff with it, and stuff that you can't get later on once the international is over. And you also get to like watch them all the games in game. Like you get to watch tournament games in client. So
Oh,
you can
that's cool.
you can move around the map as you're watching the game, rather than watching like a Twitch stream.
A stream
Yeah,
It's really
that
cool.
you have no control over.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Neato.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I think Valve's done a lot of things right with Dota, so that's good.
Yeah, I like Blizzard. I just don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to see them do annoying stuff like that. It's just.
Well, I mean, I just think that like people getting mad at them for trying to make money how they can.
I don't have a problem with them wanting to make money. I really don't.
But like most free-to-play games, Valve excluded, I mean, they make the majority of their money off of the top 1% of people, the whales that fucking buy like everything. So catering to them isn't necessarily like you can't hold that against them.
I
'Cause
don't.
That's
I
the motherfuckers paying the bills.
I like to state that Heroes of the Storm, I don't have a problem with cosmetics in Heroes of the Storm. They're crazy expensive, and I won't buy them personally. I have a problem with more of the Hearthstone thing, where it's
Yeah,
like paid
and
money.
that seems
you can't-
legit.
You're not like viable
Crippled.
without.
Yeah, you must be a whale to swim in these seas. Thank you guys for tuning in. This concludes episode 8. We will be back on the 14th for another pre-E3 episode and to talk about a few other things we didn't get to this week.
Like something to look forward to. Life is Strange. Everybody says it's really good. And then Sean, you wanted to talk about what?
The new update for Elite
Elite
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Power play.
So
Yep.
give us.
Awesome.
Can you just give me a quick rundown of that? Just because
New
I have no
update?
idea what it is. Just like this short and sweet.
What
of it.
Elite? It's Space
The
Daisy.
game?
Space Daisy. No, like
Space
the
Daisy.
update.
Or the new update.
The update.
Oh.
What is it? Bring?
They added a thing where it's like it adds a ton of lore to it because there's all these different factions and then there's like actual like these leaders and stuff that you choose to back. It's basically you're choosing a power that you're gonna work
so,
for,
a
like
group?
support.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they certainly had
There's,
more
like,
space left for
12
lore.
of them or whatever. And then they added 3 new ships. They added drones for cargo collection. So you don't have to do the thing where you have to line it up and like fly into it. So basically that helps a lot in like mining because mining wasn't like viable because it wasn't so much
Too
the
difficult.
getting the ore out of the asteroids. It was fucking collecting everything. So now you can buy these drones that just go out and get shit for you.
Nice.
So you can actually make a ton
You
of
don't
money
think that'll
doing
make
that.
things too easy?
No, because it just makes it so you can actually make money that's actually worth it. Because as it is now or before, nobody would mind because it just takes way too long to make any goddamn money. So fuck it.
Well,
So
cool.
now it makes it like on the same level as like trading and like bounty hunting and stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
we
there's
will-
some others like small stuff, but it's badass.
we'll delve into that next week, along with E3 previews, Life is Strange, and more. As always, thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.